Hello friends, this video on thermodynamics part 12 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Please make sure that you have watched all the videos from part 1 to 11 before going ahead with part 12. So as I already told, adiabatic process is the one in which there is no heat flow between the system and the surrounding. So in case of an ideal gas, we looked at the isothermal process for an ideal gas. Now let us look at the adiabatic process. The equation for an ideal gas is PV to the power gamma is equal to constant. Now what is gamma here? Gamma is nothing but specific heat ratio. You remember I spoke about gamma in some of the previous slides where gamma is nothing but Cp by Cv, right? So this gamma is nothing but the specific heat ratio. So the relation between there in case of isothermal process, the relation was PV is constant. Here PV to the power gamma is constant. Now you do not bother about how we reached this equation, that you will study in your higher classes, but for now you can just remember this. So as I told, gamma is the specific heat ratio. Now similar to isothermal curves, we will have adiabatic curves. So adiabatic curve is also nothing but a plot between pressure and volume. So even here pressure and volume are inversely proportional to each other. So the curve appears somewhat like this. So the curve, look wise, the curves for isothermal as well as adiabatic processes look similar, but there is a difference. We will look at the difference as we go ahead and solve numerical problems. Now let us look at adiabatic change of an ideal gas. As I told, during isothermal change, isothermal expansion or contraction, there was some work which was involved. Similarly, during adiabatic change of an ideal gas also, there is some work done which is involved. So work done during adiabatic change of an ideal gas. Here also let us consider an ideal gas whose initial state is determined by P1, V1, T1, because here in this case none of these three are constant, and let us say its final state is defined by P2, V2 and T2. So for this gas to reach from this initial temperature to this final temperature, there has to be some work done. Now similar to isothermal process, here also we can say that work done is nothing but P into dV, where V is nothing but changing from V1 to V2, right? So we can write this as P integration of dV from V1 to V2. Now the equation of state for adiabatic change is PV to the power gamma is equal to constant. So we can say that P is equal to some constant divided by V to the power gamma. So now we can put this value of P in the above equation. So we get, instead of P we can write constant divided by V to the power gamma. So this V to the power gamma will go inside. So this will be integrated from V1 to V2. So we can write it as some constant. Now what will be the integration of V to the power minus gamma? It would be V to the power minus gamma plus 1 divided by minus gamma plus 1 from V1 to V2. So this we can write as some constant divided by 1 minus gamma. So inside we'll have V2 to the power 1 minus gamma minus V1 to the power 1 minus gamma. So this we can write as some constant divided by 1 minus gamma 1 by V2 to the power gamma minus 1 minus 1 by V1 to the power gamma minus 1. Now we know that this constant is nothing but PV to the power gamma. So we can say that P1 V1 to the power gamma is equal to P2 V2 to the power gamma, right? So the same expression can be written in this way. We can write this expression as instead of this constant I can write T2 V2 to the power gamma divided by V2 to the power gamma minus 1 minus P1 V1 to the power gamma divided by V1 to the power gamma minus 1 inside bracket, and I keep 1 minus gamma outside. So what I did, this constant I entered here as well as here, and instead of the constant I wrote P2 V2 to the power gamma and P1 V1 to the power gamma. So this we can write as, this expression can be written as 1 by gamma minus 1, and inside it will be P2 V2 minus P1 V1. Now we also know that PV can be written as RT for an ideal gas. For any ideal gas, the equation of state will remain the same. So we can write P2 V2 is equal to RT2 and P1 V1 as RT1. So we get this expression. So that means the final expression which we get for work done is equal to 1 by gamma minus 1, R I take outside, T2 minus T1. So this is the work done during adiabatic change of an ideal gas, because during adiabatic change both volume, pressure as well as temperature will change from one value to another as we go from initial to final state. So this is the work done for an adiabatic change, where T1 is the initial temperature and T2 is the final temperature. Now even in this case, let us look at the two different scenarios. The first scenario is when work done is positive. Work done will be positive when T1 is greater than T2, because when T1 is greater than T2, this quantity inside the bracket will be positive, therefore work done will be positive. That is work done by the gas when initial temperature is greater than final temperature. So therefore in this case, temperature of the gas decreases. In the next case, where work done is less than 0, it will be less than 0 only when T1 is less than T2. That means initial temperature should be less than final temperature. So here in this case, the temperature of the gas increases. So when the temperature of the gas decreases, in that case work is done by the gas. When the temperature of the gas increases, then work is done on the gas. So that was all about adiabatic change. Thank you. Please visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thank you once again.